Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Brittany. I am back. I am better with another video. Y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click that bell to be notified of every time I post. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know your girl posts frequently. Come on, y'all. Let's say our anthem all together. We are jumping, we are skipping, we are hopping, we are leaping, we doing it. Dougie yup, our Dougie yup into this video. Click the link down in my description box below to become a member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, let's get into this video. Now I'm gonna let y'all know now I am very pissed off. Not with my review, but with my Sims. If y'all be watching me play the Sims as I'm doing my commentary, please be ready to go on a roller coaster ride with my Sims because I am irritated by them. And if y'all care, let me know what y'all think because the family is stupid at this point. Like, they are so dumb. I was so irritated with them. Like, they have truly pissed me off. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, they start the video off with Becca and Gucci talking. Becca has finally got some camera time. And in the midst of her getting the camera time, she letting it be known that she has a problem with Jay Galore. Now, as y'all know, if y'all been here, we already kind of covered it. They got beef behind Sway, the Sway way. They got somewhat type of beef behind him because allegedly Becca is irritated with Jay Galore behind Swag and their friendship. Like, they close, they real cool, and she don't like that. Now, she on here saying, I guess because Jay Galore, I don't even, honestly, I really don't even remember the Big Bad reunion. I barely remember it, but I guess Jay Galore was trying to have BBW back versus Vern, and I guess Becca playing like she finna get her lick back for Jay Galore playing with her. Girl, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. But anyways, they went to the club. Jay Galore supposedly works in the club, and she wanted to go over there with the Now That's TV people, but Becca was like, we don't want her. But I don't think Becca got power and push like that. And I think a lot of people, not everybody, but some people are cool with Jay Galore. So I don't think she got power and push like that. Maybe Jay Galore came over there and spoke, but she probably didn't want to necessarily be around them like that either because she probably knew, okay, they're gonna throw that Now That's TV money, and that's about it. Her regulars and stuff could have been in there or anything. So we don't know. So Mel come downstairs being messy. She done told the world about Trey and Joyce. She done told the world. She told Chinx. She told them, like, she telling everybody somebody else's business. Like, okay, we know we can't do that around you. So she basically goes down there and ends up telling Becca and Gucci that Trey and Joyce got some cutting last night. Gucci telling me some his room got active. I hope it didn't. I think he just wanted to fit in, honestly. I don't think nobody was done Gucci. They was like, boy, if you don't get off me, I'm tired. I'm tired for real. Like, get away from me. LaRue, listen. I was with you episode 1 and 2. But now you doing too much. You doing too much. You doing too much. It's not that, like, you looking her up and down, you sizing her up. That girl not stunning you. Like, honestly, Nola hasn't been doing anything, so I just believe, like, girl, calm down. Like, just vibe. You really doing a lot. Now, I will say this. People did tell her that she do like the draggy, so I am happy that Nola understood the critique and changed. I do appreciate that because she do be dragging it. No shade. But I am happy that, she understood the critique and she can move forward in a positive way, and watch what she's doing. Like, I like that. So Trey ends up pulling Ferragamo to the side, and some people at the house, some people at the photo shoot. I'm like, okay. Now, mind y'all, Ferragamo don't be want to be in nothing. So the fact that he pulled Ferragamo to the side, or production pulled Ferragamo to the side, was very, like, crazy because from Ferragamo, like, everybody know Ferragamo don't really like mess. She really don't like drama. She the turn up one. She want to have fun. She don't like to be in the middle of nothing. So you could tell she felt uncomfortable in a way because, like I said, she really comes to turn up, have a good time. I don't think she volunteered for this scene. So T is Trey and Joyce got some cutty, and Trey told me something. Oh, Sheik told me something. I'm a goofy for messing with Joyce. I'm not no goofy. He mad, Cashy mad. I don't know what's going on. You just told us what's going on. You know exactly what's going on. You wanted to get some cutty. Mel sitting around here being messy, telling everybody and they daddy. And with her telling everybody and they daddy, y'all got caught red-handed. That's what's going on. And I'm so surprised that they didn't ask Joyce about Cashy and how Cashy felt. I'm surprised they didn't put up like all the drama that was going on behind this. Like seeing it, it was okay, but like the background drama was everything. Cashy was up there smoking a whole cigarette because of Joyce. Like Cashy was very irritated. Like I told y'all before, this was the week that everything had went down. Cashy really started the ripple effect of him and Miles' friendship going downhill, and speaking his truth, speaking his piece. This really all started with Joyce. Truly, this really all started with Joyce. Like Joyce, not to be trusted. Joyce is gonna make you have a bad day because it truly all started with her. Trey is acting like he got hands like that. Yeah, we on that. Trey, just be what you said your name is. Cooling. You should be cooling. I think to an extent, he felt as though he got played on Playboys. We seen that he can't fight. So he coming to Deja Vu and kind of trying to prove himself a lot, not even a little, a lot, because he really more so to me like this whole time was the one like being the aggressor, but he being the aggressor because everybody already said like, oh my god, you so fine but you can't fight, including me. So now he feels as though he has to come and prove himself, which he didn't do. But I think more so, I understand like the dude called him goofy, but now he just like, okay, I gotta prove myself, like I ain't no goofy. Now I'm gonna say this too. I'm not one of them type of people. I don't want nobody in the bed with me while they doing it. I don't care how under the influence we is. Don't do that in the bed with me. Yeah, I mean none of y'all is friends or anything. Y'all all strangers to each other, but I don't know. I think you disrespecting yourself when you do stuff like that. I mean, be wild, be crazy. It's your life, live it. But while I'm in the bed, don't play with me. We not doing that one ever. You never are doing that one. Not with me in the bed. You crazy. Now it seems as though Joyce want her some unk, but unk is trying to be respectful, letting it be known that he doesn't rock like that, which I think is good. Like he's still being respectful, to her, but he's still setting a boundary. I say this though. Naj ends up pointing out, she ends up saying that, it's hard for straight men to come on now that's TV. To an extent, I see what she's saying. But to another, no, it's not. It's not. Because if you straight, you straight. If you're not, you're not. If you want to explore, you want to explore. So, I don't think it's hard. I do understand like if Joyce is throwing herself at Unk being respectful, Unk setting that boundary with Joyce, nothing's wrong with that. I understand that. If anything, I think it's harder for biologicals to come on as far as like a Deja Vu show or something like that, because number one, they got to deal with like the Gucci's of the world, who you don't know, they don't know, sure, they don't know, or you got to deal with people like a Mac who don't want to tell it, allegedly don't want to tell it, but you know what I'm saying, or you don't. So I would say it's harder for women more so, just in my opinion, but I ain't no man. So men, because I have a lot of y'all and I love y'all down. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think it's hard for straight men to come on now this TV? Let me know. And my girls, let me know if you think it's harder for women. I would say it's harder for women, but I'm coming from a point of a woman for me. But I understand where she's coming from too. I understand both. Like, I get it. And I'm gonna say that too. I don't think Joyce should be forcing herself on somebody who don't want her or who don't get down like that. That's one thing I can say. Like, if people just wanna be friends, just allow them to be friends. Don't force it. Cause what honestly, and that's how a lot of stuff gets started. For real. One of the reasons why a lot of stuff gets started, because when some of them don't know, and they feel like you playing with them. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of cases of that. So I would say, for safety purposes, and you live in your truth, but also, let somebody else live in their truth too. And if they just don't see you like that, just, accept that. So I definitely would say, like, especially for safety, like for safety, just vibe, twin, just vibe. And I'm gonna say this too. Naj is truly doing her big one as far as like being a veteran on Now That's TV, helping like a newbie. I would say this is a serious conversation being taken place, and Chinx is not taking it serious. And this is where the acquired taste comes in for me, because I feel as though you want him to respect Joyce. You're trying to advocate for Joyce. He's saying, like, I respect Joyce, but I'm just not into Joyce that way. I don't want to be with Joyce. I don't like Joyce. And they're having a serious conversation. And in the midst of that, you're trying to your avocation is forcing it. Like, your avocation is being like, no, you should, or da da da. And that's not the case here. And I feel as though they having a real heart to heart conversation, a veteran to a newbie, and it's like he just doing the most. Like him saying, "Oh well, he did just get by me." Like, be for real. Like, you're getting on my nerves. I would say this too. Naj's outfit is very cute. I don't know if she did it or she got it customized, but it's cute. I love when Raj does the punk rock. Naj, girl, I don't know these people's names today. But I love when Naj does the punk rock. The punk rock look on her is gonna get me every time. I love the punk rock, guys. Dark energy look on her. She eats that down. She does that very well. And I'm gonna say this too. I seen a video the other day of old Raj, this new one. When Raj got Naj, girl, get the lady name right. Sorry, y'all. When Naj got her some money, she got her some money. She's never been an ugly woman, ever. But I do believe as though her teeth used to hold her back. Tooth, whatever, used to hold her back. But now she has flourished. And that's like no shade. That's not me being funny. Like, truly, I feel as though she's one of the best looking women on Now That's TV in the world. Like, she looks amazing. And when she does her punk rock, I'm like, girlfriend, move. Because I want her. Like, she looks great. I love that look on her. I'm going to say this, no shade. I would have thought Chinx and Trey would have started talking, because they really are handsome. They are some good, nice looking men to look at. If Joyce having her way, Trey, I hope you are staying protected. You know what I'm saying? For real. If she having her way, you want to play your role, you need to play protect. But two, I just could not be that person. If I know somebody is, dabbling with everybody, I couldn't. But Joyce is having her way very much. 304 energy. Yes, we love to see it. It's giving YOLO. Cashy took her back and everything. I'm like, wow. She is really out here free bands. Free bands. The bands are free. So Chinx ends up giving his side. He says that he really don't care. And mind y'all, Chinx has been famous for a long time. Like, a long time. And he's fine. He know he fine. Everybody around him know he fine. So it's not that deep to him. You could tell. It's just not that serious to him. He really don't care. And like he said, you buy somebody food one time, all of a sudden they think y'all go together. Like, I ain't even on you like that. And he don't necessarily want to fight, but he like, well, if Trey want to fight, we can, but I don't want to fight. I'm not going to fight over Joyce, but if you want to fight, we can get that. Now, Chinx did tell Cashy to come. on the internet some time ago when Cashy gave his list for season 3 Playboys. All right, I'm gonna just be honest. From this little fight that I seen you had with Trey, you do not want Cashy to come. Like, them arms are like legs. They are long, okay? I think Cashy would tear Chinx up. No shade. I think Cashy would do him in. Like, sorry. But my boy Cashy really on that, need that. Like, he gonna get that. Like, come. I hope you are gonna be a playboy. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm not. I get what Mel is saying, but I'm kind of confused. She wasn't in the house that long for Naj to have like switched up, in my opinion. Like, before the whole Ferragamo and KP thing, Naj probably was talking to Mel. But after her and Ivory got the fine, she stopped talking to her like that. And not even like that, just stop talking to her, because after that you wasn't in the house. I mean, I get it, like, you feel as though she switched up, but I'm kind of over this storyline at this point. They fought, they're not talking, they don't need to get that no more. Why is it that we still talking about this? It's over with. Like, let it go. And I'm kind of tired of hearing about Ivory is nowhere near y'all. Like, she's nowhere near y'all. She's not gonna come in the facility. She's not coming up there so y'all can run that. Like, it's over with. Like, next case. I'm sick of it. I get what Almond is trying to say. I definitely get what he's trying to say. But I'm gonna say this. Mel did, after, she took rooms to the shrooms, she definitely didn't start becoming a bully. Like, if Ivory did not stop her, it was the stopping and then Ivory and her fighting, which made us start liking Mel. It was not who Mel came in to be. When she got into it with KP and Ferragamo, it was giving bully. Nobody liked her there. Like, when that episode came out, it was boo, tomato. We loved the fact when Ivory tore her down in that house. When Ivory tore her up in that house, we was rooting. We was like, yeah, somebody get her, because you was doing too much. Like, people, I don't know if he just don't remember or what, but she was a bully when she first came in. She was on there. She did need that. Like, she was doing a lot when she first came in. It took for her and Ivory to get the fight to calm down. And then we got to see the Mel that we love, the relationship with her and Legacy that we love. Then we got to see that. But we did not see that when she first came. When she first came, we did not want her back, okay? Till they went to that little event and they got to fight again. We was like, oh, hold on. Because hold on, like I said, we as viewers, our opinion switch like it's nothing. Like, our opinion switch like the wind. So after that, we was like, okay, let's see more of her. We need to see more. And I don't think that Naj was afraid of Ivory or anything like that. I think it was just she was showing her loyalty to Ivory. Like, we just being honest, she was showing her loyalty. Like I said before, Mel was impossible at that time. Nobody knew that Mel was gonna blow up and we were gonna love her and we were gonna want to see her grow and blossom on Now That's TV. Naj did not know that. So when Naj was filming, and she stopped talking to you, she had loyalty to somebody who she had already knew and had already built a relationship with. She wasn't finna try to get to know you because you had did a lot when you came. So I'm not faulting Naj for riding with her homegirl. I don't think that Almond should have gotten this scene with Mel. Like, Mel want to know, is you on her side or you on the opposite side? And he like, no, I'm on the side of truth. I'm on the side of honesty. Like, I just don't think that he should have gave his opinion, because his opinion, his example, his point of view really wasn't necessary to the storyline of this, because the storyline of this is really over. So I think they should just cut this scene and went on by their business. But I guess they felt as though people wanted to hear more of what Mel had to say. And for me, that just wasn't the case. But like I said, I think he should just stayed out of it, mind his business. But it now, Ferragamo, it seemed they forced her to talk to Trey. When it came to Almond, it seemed as though Almond had a lot of thoughts and he wanted this scene with Mel. Mel did not want this scene with him. So Naj confronts Trey, and basically they doing eliminations, and she like, well, out of everybody, you wasn't turned up at the club, so I think that you should go home. Trey is like, baby, I had somebody outside trying to fight me. What are you talking about? I can't be turned up with somebody outside trying to fight me. Is you cool? Is you cool? I'm like, is she cool? Is she cool? It don't seem like she cool. Cause right, if somebody in outside the club saying they need that, they on that, they want to get that. I'm not turning up in the club either. My head is like on a swivel of a swivel. Okay, like do the Ricky Bobby stop pose for the frame. I can't pose. I can't take no picture. I need to watch my back. I gotta move my neck around. Like, what did you talk about? I definitely get it. Girl, nah, you was the last person to say where can alter somebody mood. Like, girl, shut up. No, I will not let you do that. I will not let you have it because when you be turned up, you be turned up. They be having to calm you down. It be taking forever. Like, please, girl, calm. And it Gucci too. Like, that's human nature. When you turned up, when you know, at your max, you angry, you upset. It takes time to go down the elevator of emotions. So no, I would not let you guys like him. Nanja, you a producer? Is Gucci a producer? Who y'all think y'all is? I just think you let it mess up your mood. Oh, and who cares what you think? I'm not here to think about what you think. I don't care what you think, hun. Bookie. What are you talking about? Like, okay, it messed up my mood, and why are you talking to me about it though? Are you a producer? Now, I definitely get what Naj is saying right here. Trey isn't TV. No shade. He not. He really boring. He too laid back. He just be right there. I'm like, oh my God, do something. Like, make a silly face or something. He don't be doing nothing. Like, he be giving posts for me, holding Natalie Nunn very bad. Like, very much so. So, I definitely understand what she's saying. Like, he not TV. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I will vote him out too. Now with Michelle, I'm glad that Naj was being fair and said that Michelle need to go home too. No shade. I do believe that Michelle needs to go home. She thinks she bigger than life, and she might be outside of now that's TV. Truly, she might have it going on. Honestly, I don't know. I don't keep up with Michelle, but Michelle is giving boring to her and Trey, and pack your bags now. Okay, Lola, Nola. I thought you said that you weren't jumping into stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. You're jumping into stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. Naj already letting it be known that she had already talked to Michelle about it. She know they not gonna send Michelle home. Da 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 da. She just her girl. Da da da. Her girl know that she don't want to be here. Da da da. And you jumping in it. You just said you were gonna mind your business. You're not doing that though. I agree. Chinx need to go home too. No lie, no shade. Honestly, it's a lot of them that could have went home. Becca could have went home. Chinx could have went home. Let me see who else over there. Don could have went home. The first one, not the second one. Don could have went home. LaRue and Nola could have went home too, if you ask me. No shade. It's a lot of them who just are there and are kind of like on the sidelines more so than doing something. Now, Mel being messy again. Mel talking about something. So, Shink, how do you feel about Joyce and Trey? Mic on you. Your mic is on speed. So, Shink then, started speaking his truth. Now, Chinx ends up saying, he really don't care. Joyce is not his girl. He could care less. It's not that serious. So he then starts saying, she goofy, you're goofy, everybody's goofy. So Trey like, you goofy. Trey is really trying to redeem himself. So Shink said, well, what you want to do about it? They both get up, but security stopped them because they're going to a photo shoot and they're going to the making the casting. So they don't have time for this right now. So apparently nobody's staying at the house at this point. So Michelle going to stay at her sister's house every night because they ain't got enough beds for everybody to sleep. That's number one. Diamond goes to a hotel. Q goes to a hotel as well. They end up sharing a room to save money for Nada's TV budget or Diamond's pockets, whichever one. And Diamond ends up saying that they end up sharing the bed. Do I believe that? No. Because Diamond be lying. She be lying. So I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I think she wanted to keep creating a storyline. I don't believe it. And I told y'all she wasn't over that. Like I told y'all before, she didn't when he hugged her, she didn't hug him back. So as much as she want to play to the camera that she over it, she cool, he cool, she's forgiving him. That's the character, because the real Diamond probably don't even want to be around him like that. But I don't think she want to be around him like that in general, like not even just because of that, but like too, when she's out of the character, she is a whole different person. So they end up returning to the club and they're doing their intro. I thought the intro was cute. I thought it was a great vibe. Everybody did their thing. I love Ferragamo's look, even though it wasn't no look, you know what I'm saying? But I liked her look. I liked that she was like the main dancer. Like, yeah, that ate down. I liked that Diamond was, a customer and everything. It ate. And that's too, I'm glad Joyce called it out, because I had never seen Joyce without no makeup. I mean, Joyce is pretty, but I like when Joyce is done up. So I was kind of looking crazy too when I seen her in the intro and she ain't had no makeup on. I was like, what's going on? Also, Duke has came. That's neither here nor there. No shade to him, but like, okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. The way Trey talking in his confessions, you would have thought he won the fight. Like, is you cool? The way you talking, like you would really think that he was on there, he needed that, and he won. Now that's TV. I see the intro every time. In the beginning, I knew what y'all was doing. I didn't need to see the intro again. We know what the intro looks like. I did not need the intro in the midst of the episode. I know what it looked like. I know what y'all were referring to. So they end up calling Miss J Galore. And J Galore is definitely good TV. No shade. Now, like she said, T-Lo knew to call her because honestly, half of y'all is not giving. Once she got there, she finally shook something up because y'all gave us nothing for the most part. So I'm happy that she here finally. And LaRue's getting on my nerves. Like, you got something to say about any and everybody. Like, girl, just chill, just vibe. Like, you didn't care for Jay Galore to be there, but it seemed as though everybody else was giving her a warm welcome. So they end up taking them to a park and they was like, come on, y'all finna fight. Like, they do not care. Production said, come on, so y'all can fight. Let's go and get it out the way. Now, my thing is this. The run-up, it gave Chinx can't get in the field, no cash. The run-up off itself was like, no. And don't get me wrong, Trey, I don't know where Trey Hands was, not there with us, not in the scene, obviously. But once he pulled Trey dreads or his locks, I'll say this too. I know Trey's neck is tired of somebody pulling his locks. I know they are tired of getting pulled. So once he pulled his locks, I feel as though, like there was, it was a move that, you knew you was trying to win, and I get it, like you was trying to win, but pull hair whole time, and then out, like I said, off the run up, it just wasn't given for me. Now, once he got him on the ground, he started doing them, but at that point, it was a weak fight to me. Like, you only got him on the ground, you was able to get up because you pulled his locks. Like, it wasn't giving strong. And I'm thinking, like, off the way he talking, like, he really is finna tear him up. But he didn't tear him up. Now, what took me after the fight is Trey telling me something. I had you just stay on Twitter, okay? Because had who? Had what? Relax. Joyce is hilarious. Hilarious. Joyce is so funny. Then it's Trey trying to something. Sit down. You just get whooped. You can't talk to me after what I just witnessed, okay? You sit down. You catch your breath. Like, what? Why are you even talking to me? Now, they end up making it to the Making the Cast auditions, and they going in on Coco. No shade. But if I'm just being honest, Becca, we are with 5, 6, 7 episodes in, you are just now becoming relevant to the show. No shade. Background character like a mug, shadow like a mug. I love me some Becca. Loved her on Zodiac House. But this show, I feel as though she was not needed. No shade. And oh, we're in 2 different lanes. I would say you about to be back in her lane in a minute. No shade. You my girl. I love you down. But I gotta be honest and tell the truth. You was background character for this show. You didn't show me a reason. You didn't show me the Becca that I seen on Zodiac House. That Becca I was bada boppa bopping for. This Becca I'm kind of like, oh, okay. And y'all in two different lanes for a reason. I do think you and Pootie were the breakout stars of Zodiac House. I'm gonna get it to you because I absolutely believe it 110%. But two, you do got favor on your side. So let's not, do too much. Now Mac wanna get that with Duke. I'm just trying to figure out where was this energy on Greek life, but I feel as though he felt as though he wasn't getting enough camera time, so he had to go out of his way to get the camera time. Now, Duke not necessarily on that right now. I don't know why, because every other time I see him, he is on that. He needs that, but I guess too much liquor, too much marijuana in the system, so he like, nah, I don't need that right now. But I would say this. Duke be wanting that. Duke be on that when it come to Meg. So I don't think it was like he was scared or anything. I think it was just more so like wrong place right now. Like y'all and then too, y'all at somebody else's event. Why are you trying to get there while y'all at somebody else's event? This is for making the cast. They already don't get no views like that. No shade. It already won't get no views like that. And here y'all going out y'all way, messing it up. And I'm gonna say this too. Why would y'all put that making the cast out? I am gonna review it, but why would y'all put that out and then leave the good stuff over here? Like all this was so edited out of the making the cast, and that's why they put it on YouTube. But I'm gonna get to that in my review of that. But that's I definitely was looking at y'all crazy for that. So they finally showed what they've been showing this whole time, which is Cookie and this girl who was auditioning for making the cast, and most likely she'll get on because she got to find with Cookie. Them get into it. Now, Cookie in the confessional playing, oh, I ain't want to fight. I threw the water, but I ain't want to fight. I wasn't trying to fight the girl. Girl, you not justified. And then you talk about you threw the water. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know what now that's TV give. Period, point and blank. You knew when you threw that water, that girl was gonna tell you to come down. Security, whoever was gonna tell you to come down and come run that, because you had no business throwing that at that girl. So when you came down, she was on that. Now I'm gonna say this: the girl can't fight and you can't fight either. But what messed you up was when you fell and that girl was able to get on top of you and go and do you in. And I don't blame her. You should never threw water on her. I don't care how boring you think she is. I don't care. You should never threw water. It did give you wanting to fight. It did give you was trying to pick. And you felt as though you was gonna get her, but you didn't. You fell, and now you look dumb. Period. And I agree with LaRue. LaRue do be doing too much, but I agree with her. Cookie definitely embarrassed herself and looked like a fool out there trying to pick, and that's what you get. Doing the most. Get up off the floor, because you started something for no reason. That wasn't your place. And I agree with Naj as well. You embarrassing out of TV by doing it. Yes, very much so. And here go Mel. It was water right there. You was getting her. No, Cookie was not. Cookie was hitting air. That girl had some type of skill on her, just a little, not a lot. She had a little bit of skill on her, but neither one of them could fight regardless. Now, this episode was cool, but I'm excited for next week's episode. Becca finally shows us why we love her. Diamond gets in the paint. Naj gets in the paint. Jay Galore gets in the paint. All our girls who are going to give us TV are going to get in the paint. I'm excited to see it. This episode was cool. It was a little gassed up, but it was cool. It was cool for what it was. But I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.